G'day legends, it's Mark here from North Oz, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about genuine Toyota bar work, but just genuine bar work in general, some of the pros, some of the cons. So stick around for today's video if you are interested in learning a little bit about what you can get for your money from the factory. Let's do it. So I've written a list of about 5 pros and 5 cons. I've got a little bonus for each one as well chucked in there for you guys too. So some of the pros, some of the cons. So starting off with the pros, the very first thing is that it's just easy. You know what I mean? Like, you order the vehicle, you can just tick the little option for bar work to be added, and boom, it's done. Now, this is my Landcruiser. It's a 79 series. I got it at the end of 2023. It's one of the last, as you guys can tell, it's one of the last of the facelift model, and I have got all of the bar work that you can get from the factory with this vehicle. So yeah, easy. I mean, all I have to do is just tick a box, and if you are getting a vehicle on finance, it just gets tacked onto your finance. So easy. That's probably one of the biggest pros about this bar work, is that's just easy to do. You show up, you arrive on the day, and there it is. Your Landcruiser, your vehicle has been optioned with the bar all ready to go, the bar work all ready to go. So I did actually have, though, an issue, which kind of dips a little bit into the cons, but I did have an issue with actually trying to get this bar and this bar work, because mine was an August built 2023 model. All of the factories and that were all phasing out all of the pre-facelift models, which look like this, not the round headlights and the big flat bonnet. They're actually phasing out all of those bars that you see here to be able to accommodate the new facelift model. So I actually had to wait a few weeks for them to actually build me a bar for this vehicle, because they actually didn't have any. And they had to ship them from different places, and they didn't have them, and then the shipping took a long time. So there's actually a little bit of drama involved in trying to get it. So yes, typically it would be easy, but unfortunately when you get to the end of a model run, things do take a little bit of time. The second thing as well that I was kind of mindful of is that it does help, in my opinion anyway, and it will help with warranty. So if you have any issues with warranty, they won't be able to, the dealership won't be able to, if you say, for example, a little bit concerned about this sort of stuff, which I'm not really, but they won't be able to point the finger at the bar work that you've put on there. So that is something to consider as well, is that because this is all genuine Toyota bar work, any issues that happen to the vehicle will not be because of this bar work, because this is all genuine Toyota bar work, and it should all be in relation to, and should all be working with the design of the vehicle and how it was engineered. So it's not fabbed up one that some bloke has done fabrication wise, or in my carport, for example. This is something that Toyota have created. Now, please stick around for the cons, because I'm not putting down in any way, shape or form fabrication, because I have got a lot of fabrication done to this vehicle, and I still may end up changing out this bar work for something a little bit more custom. But that's just something to consider for the pros. Another thing as well, number 3 is going to be reasonably priced. If you have a look at bar work on, bar work for your vehicle, but in particular my 79 series Landcruiser, jump onto Google, type in 79 series Landcruiser bar work. You'll probably find a lot of the companies that have their bar work for well over $3,000. So as an example, Off-Road Animal that make a bull bar for this vehicle, their bars are about $3,500. And that doesn't include shipping. So if I had to get it shipped as well, that's going to cost me some more money as well. This bull bar, if anyone's interested, this bull bar costs $2,041. The scrub rails cost $810. And the steps, which goes down to the bottom there, it's just a little extra section down the bottom, and that costs $664. So pretty much I could get all this bar work for around the same cost price without shipping as an Off-Road Animal bar, which I'm not ragging on how much those bars cost, because I'm sure there's a reason why they cost that much and all the engineering that goes into them as well. But that's just something to consider, is that cost-wise, and there are cheaper options than this out there as well, but I'm just saying that cost-wise, this is definitely not the most expensive you can get out there. That is for sure. The 4th pro that I can think of was that it is surprisingly strong. So although the bar work looks a lot thinner than, say, some of the ARB bars and some of the other bars out there from other companies as well, like a lot of the thick tube bars that you can get although it looks reasonably thin, it's still very strong. I mean, I haven't had any major hits or any collisions or anything in with this bar, haven't hit any roos or anything like that, so I don't know what it's going to be like, but I have seen my fair share of bull bars, and this is really no different to the Ironman bar that I had on my Navara. So that's just something just to take into consideration, is that the bar work on this vehicle I'm pretty happy with. I don't really have any real need to upgrade. It's probably just more of a want, just for a different look and a different design, which does bring me to my fifth point, which is it's kind of a classic design. As you guys can see, it kind of sticks out a little bit from the front, gives you a little bit of room with the kind of plastic protectors on the front, so you can open up gates if you want to and that, and just give it a bit of a paint job if you want to fix it up. So it does stick out a little bit from the vehicle. It's not flat, straight up and down with the front of the vehicle. So that's something to consider. And my little bonus pro number 6 is going to be that the finish is actually pretty nice on these. It's kind of like a matte, halfway between a matte and a gloss finish. The finish on them is pretty nice. We'll talk a little bit in a minute about some of the areas where it's maybe not so nice, but I actually really do like the finish on these. And it's easy just to chuck a little bit of ceramic spray, a little bit of ceramic coating on these, and they do actually hold up pretty well, which is something I really wasn't expecting that for some genuine bar work that really wasn't too expensive. Now on to the cons. So I will say this, that although it's all held together pretty nice, the welds are nice as well, it's a nice bar, don't get me wrong. The quality though just isn't there. There's some areas on it that just makes you question the quality of some of the finishings. For example, there around some of the welds, I found a bit of rust around this bolt here. I can already see a little bit of rust there as well. So just some of the sections and on the screws as well that hold in that little front protector bit there that you see here, there's a little bit of rust going around on this bar work. So as long as you kind of stay on top of it, I give it a bit of a spray with lanolin every now and then as well, just to make sure it's not going to settle in. But it just kind of gives you a bit of an idea that I did find a little bit of rust on this. So maybe some of the powder coating and that they put on here, whatever coating they used, maybe they just wasn't done as thick as maybe some of the aftermarket companies would have done. So moving on to the second con, and it's that the bar work, although it's decent, I'm pretty happy with it, even though it might not sound like it, but I actually am. Unfortunately, what happens is as it gets closer towards a side step is that it does sit pretty in line with the factory side steps that come on the vehicle, and they actually keep those side steps there to go along with the bar work as well, which is kind of a little bit weird. It would probably be nicer if maybe it was built a little bit flatter down the bottom there where the side step really should be, where you can actually get your foot onto. It'd be nice if it was a little bit flatter there like a lot of the aftermarket bar work has. It's really just a tube that just runs down the side, and it's kind of in line, if not maybe just a little bit above the factory side step that comes with this vehicle. So if you ever cop a knock or something underneath the vehicle, it probably will actually hit that aluminium bar here, that little aluminium side step, which will just fold like a tin can. So that's just something to consider as well. They probably could have spent a little bit more time just designing that scrub rail just to be a little bit fatter, maybe with a little bit more of a ledge that you can put your foot on, so that you could get rid of that side step that comes factory with the vehicle. And the third thing is that the kind of to do with the same thing is that the mounting of this is kind of a little bit dubious. It kind of goes down quite a long way. It's a little bit low for my liking. It would have been nice if it kind of hugged the vehicle a little bit more, but that's just my opinion. Not really a major one, but something to consider. The fourth thing is, and this is kind of a big one, is that there's not a lot of recovery point support. So these vehicles do not come with a recovery point. So it doesn't really have one that I have been able to see. It does have a really thin kind of a point there that you could probably use, but it's not rated, unlike some of the other companies where you can stick a rated recovery point on there and know that it can handle however many kilograms. And the fifth thing as well, which is similar, which is to do with the accessories. The accessories are pretty limited. There is a little hole there that I can put a fog light into, but again, I'm gonna have to do a bit of research into how long they'll take to fit up and who can do it and how much it's going to cost. But it would be good just to stick an LED in there and then be done with it, because then I won't need to put big driving lights in the front. But I don't really drive much at night anyway, so it's not really a problem. The last one, this is the bonus one for the cons, is that you know, for some people, they don't like the look of this bar, and it does stick out a lot. It's pretty much the difference between me being able to fit this, this car in my garage or not. So for it to fit in the garage, I have to move a few things around. So just keep in mind that it does stick out, you know, a good, probably compared to other bars, a good 300 mil. So which is pretty significant compared to those other bars that just kind of come straight down. Or if you're using one of those kind of half bars, they just go straight down. You have to allocate, you know, a good amount of room to be able to fit it in your carport, which is a little bit of a downside. But on the positive side of that, finish on a good note, is that on the positive side of that, it does give you a lot of steel in front of your bar, in front of your front bar here, in front of your grill, and it does have those plastic bits that stick out as well. So if you're spending all day, you know, bumping open gates and that sort of stuff, then yeah, this is going to be ideal for you, because you can just take them off with a few screws, give them a quick spray paint, whack them back on, and it's all good. So that gives you guys a little bit of an idea of some of the pros and cons of some genuine Toyota bar work, in this case with my 79 series Landcruiser. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you click the subscribe button and like. It does actually help out more than you guys could ever know. But yeah, I mean, guys, that's pretty much it with our genuine Toyota bar work. If you have any questions or concerns, put them down in the comment section, or if you have any experiences of your own with either standard or non-standard bar work, please let me know down in the comment section. And guys, apart from that, I'll see you very shortly in our next video. And until then, I'll see you down in the comment section. See you there.